자, 오늘 0시 기준으로 신규 확진자 2,025명 나왔습니다. 국내 발생이 1,992명, 해외 발생 33명입니다. 수도권에서 1,415명,
Everyone is in their seat here in San Francisco as the Warriors look to grab a home win on their floor. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
There's Porter with the three. New York with a new 14. And finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Oh, what a finish!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Doncic. Here's Siakam. Inside. Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doncic, here we go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Now Porter, he provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And there's the drive.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Porter with it. Isaac picks him up. And finished off by Porter.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who was your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate imitate LeBron James?
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff. Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by one. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so it's Golden State with it. Isaac outside. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's Simmons penetrating. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Outside, White. Takes a three.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Barrett. Pass to Siakam. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Second chance effort. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Simmons. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Siakam.
You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
New York with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Pass to Collins. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
It's a tie game in San Francisco. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, it certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. And here's Edwards to the left side wing. The three from Porzingis. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Pass to Boucher. And Porter, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around it. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint.
And, you know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul him. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Avdia. For three. Hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Ball in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. New York leading by 3.
Okay.
Porter, no luck.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The 3 connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Doncic with it. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys, and for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
Brown outside. Back to White. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. On the wing, Doncic. He has 6.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Brown, right side. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Here's Wiseman. To the paint. Isaac with the steal. And here's Porzingis for a 3.
아따, 볼이
It's
저렇게 안
rebounded by
들어가네.
Doncic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Takes the 3. He can't get it to go. Here's Edwards. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
He takes it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And Doncic gets it to go.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
White looking around to the middle. Here's Turner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And the shot goes down.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Collins. Another shot. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Collins has got 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Doncic with the steal. And a close game. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. New York trails by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Porzingis with the steal.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Deflects the pass. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
You know, winning that championship as you did, great for you and LV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. I got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, ouch. They double him with Siakam. Here's Isaac. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. A pass to Porzingis. They get it back. Can't stop the alley-oop hole. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Porter in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
The kick out to Brown. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Wiseman. Misses the three. And so Brown will bring it up for the Warriors. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his third foul of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The shot by Turner, no good. .144 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Wiseman. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
George looking around. Now here's Pippen. Back to George. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Anunoby, good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And at the line, it's all about consistency. Routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Man, I like Ball's fantastic body control there. Really hard to knock him off balance. He's really quite good at converting shots through contact for such a young player.
Very hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And he drives in, and it's sent back by George. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Now Ball. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Pippen.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Warriors trail by 5. White goes in. Lets it go from 11. Back to Collins. Boucher with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We come back right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Warriors trailed by 6. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Pacers leading by 5. Right side, ball. Latrey, a three-pointer is right on target.
Man, are you kidding me? Lonzo from the nosebleed seats, range like that. Gonna take his game to the next level for sure.
To the paint. Isaac
야
misses.
뭐하냐 씨.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
The Warriors making a switch here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical.
아이고.
Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
And finished off by Avdia.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Isaac. Shot to stop the run. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. From deep. Doncic, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Brown with the 3. Wiseman with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here's Porzingis for a 3.
아따 이거 안 들어가면 안 되는데.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivals. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
5 to shoot. The Pacers making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The kick out to Brown. Drills the three-pointer.
Porzingis has no problem giving the ball up. This is just the kind of unselfishness you like to see.
And here is Doncic. Inside. Porzingis with the steal. And the shot is good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
They're ahead by 8. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
Who's got ball?
Down low. Shots
Oh,
good by
my God.
Siakam.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to George. There's Brown with the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Warriors. To the middle. Here's George. Porter with the steal. It's deflected.
Timeout, timeout.
It's stolen by Edwards. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 12. There's 1:17 left in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander driving inside.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
It's Porter outside. But they'll
What
get another
the
chance.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pacers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, it really put the hammer down.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
23 seconds left in the fourth. And it's the Pacers with the ball. They lead by 11. Pass to Doncic, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That one is off.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding him.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Doncic with the steal. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.